As Simon mentioned, my name is Shafiqur Rahman, and I was born a refugee. I live in what is now the world's largest refugee settlement in southern Bangladesh. My parents fled the Myanmar military's brutality in the early 90s and walked through jungles, mountains, and swamps for days to eventually reach and take refuge in the neighboring country, Bangladesh. My community has faced decades of systematic discrimination, statelessness, and targeted violence in Rakhine State on the western coast of Myanmar. Such persecution has forced us into Rohingya camp in Bangladesh for many years, with significant exodus following violent attacks in 1978, 1991, and again in 2016. Yet, it was the genocide of August 2017 that triggered by far the largest and fastest refugee influx into Bangladesh. Since then, more than 700,000 Rohingya, including more than 400,000 children, have fled into Cox's Bazar. My community has been fleeing violence and seeking refuge in neighboring countries for the past 3 decades. Today, the biggest issue for my community is access to proper education for the children that make up more than half the Rohingya refugee population. Other related concerns are youth development, livelihood, and security of life. We are experiencing loss of generation after generation due to the lack of proper education. We cannot even expect our children to have basic education, let alone have a shot at becoming a doctor, engineer, pilot, or a scientist. Bangladeshi schools and colleges do not accept Rohingya students. Their doors are closed for us. The schools in the camps teach a limited curriculum and cannot cater to even a fraction of the population. Imagine what we're losing here in this refugee life. My community has started to lose their culture and tradition due to the lack of education. The youth are being led astray by radicalism and drugs because they have no avenues to productively spend their time. Women do not feel safe, and violence against women is at an all-time high. I recently got married, and now I have an amazingly beautiful daughter with the blessing of Allah. I want to raise her in a safe environment where she can pursue higher education without any obstacles, just like your children and other children around the world. I would like to send her to a great school where she can dream of a life with dignity, without violence or hatred or discrimination. But I am saddened every day when I realize that may never happen, because I am not considered a normal human being like you. I am a Rohingya refugee without a nation, identity, or anyone who really cares about me. How many more generations do we have to lose without having proper education in this refugee life? How long do we have to continue to be refugees? What does our future look like? What and where is our durable solution? These are the questions that I ask every day. I ask myself every day. And I'd like to ask everyone on this panel today the very same questions. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Shafiq. Well, of course, the shame of it is that we can't answer your question, but indeed would like to.